Hello and welcome everybody to Gridiron Recap alongside Mike DeMurgis. I'm Anthony Carlo.
Anthony Carlo has the story of David Lowry.
1 year ago today, the Iona College men's basketball team was pushed around by Quinnipiac in an 86-74 rout where the Bobcats led by as much as 28 in the game. 1 year later, the story is different. A farm in New Jersey has carved an image of New York Yankees captain Derek Jeter into its 5-acre corn maze. Hi, I'm Anthony Carlo here at the Westchester County Center, where it's becoming evident that the Westchester Knicks have a flair for the dramatic. And being at this recreational sports dinner tonight, there are so many young athletes aspiring to be just like you. What is your message to them? Take me through that moment when you make the sack and your team lifts you up on their shoulders and everybody is chanting your name. Ben Roethlisberger was under pressure constantly. He was throwing balls all over the place. Here comes Jaquan Jarrett out of the blue making catches. And there you go, the Jets win. They did a great job controlling the line of scrimmage. And Michael Vick kept this team in the game. Let's talk about later on in the game. You could hear a pin drop in the stadium when the Jets scored a touchdown. Here's the point. Geno Smith, he throws 3 interceptions in the first quarter. The first quarter.
Enough's enough.
Well, how about Percy Harvin? And Percy Harvin was brought over recently to help this team. You might wonder, what was the catch? You know, Percy Harvin, supposedly he's not a great locker room guy. He gets into fights with guys. Another thing has been the issue of his health. Things don't look as bleak as the Giants' record suggests. Reporting from MetLife Stadium, I'm Anthony Carlo. The Bills should have been a W in the win column for Gangrene. It was almost better than Apollo Creed's look of disbelief when Rocky got back up in the 14th round. Head coach Tim Clue said, with Thanksgiving coming up, he needs a little break away from this thing. If you look behind me, fans are still filing into their seats, and one player is here, but he's not in uniform. That player, Langston Galloway, even though these seats are empty now, not too long ago, each one of them was filled with a screaming fan. Now, what Rex Ryan details here is a way to eliminate Peyton Manning's targets, and what he does is try and take the ball out of Peyton Manning's hands. But what they fail to do is one thing, and that is come up with the big stop. Early on, it was you and Dave who really carried the load. Talk about that hot start. Hello and welcome to the Westchester Knicks Weekly Report, getting Jersey Joe Archino's take on the 91-88 win for the Westchester Knicks over the Erie Bayhawks. Joe, tonight Andre Barrett, 21 points, added 6 assists. How important is it to have a player like him on your team who's not only experienced, but can explode like he did tonight? Up until this point, Orlando really has not broken out yet until tonight. And the Giants look like they could have won through the first half, but that was all she wrote after that. Closing this segment out with a bang, that's Ian Sachs. I'm Anthony Carlo. We'll see you next week on the Westchester Knicks Weekly Report.